Rod, don't ask me why, but I've been really obsessed with the science and religion interface, not to try to harmonize them in some personal belief system, but really to try to see what that confrontation can deliver in terms of truth. Now, what seems to be most obvious is that as science has progressed, religion has retreated in many different areas. So if we take that to its ultimate conclusion, can religion survive science?
Well, people often say to me when I say that we can build artificial intelligences that are indistinguishable from people that are conscious, well, isn't that God's role? How can you say that? That's not compatible with religion. That you can create something that is one of God's creatures. But to me, this is all the same question over at least quite a few hundred years. It's about man's specialness in the universe. A few hundred years ago, the conflict was about whether the Earth or the sun was the center of the universe. If God had created the Earth for people, then they were at the center of the universe.
Why not?
And then Copernicus and Galileo said, no, the sun is the center of the universe. That took away the specialness of man's place. With Darwin, which we still see arguments even today, Darwin took away specialness because we're the same as animals. We're all the same stuff. And when the human genome came along and we only had 25,000 genes, well, that was terrible. A potato had more genes than us. How could we not have the most genes? And you see the same thing in artificial intelligence systems. When Deep Blue beat Kasparov, Kasparov said, well, at least it didn't enjoy beating me because he was still special. He had enjoyment and the program didn't. So we keep wanting to be special, and science keeps making us less special. And then the question is religion going to survive? Well, religion has survived a lot of these assaults. I don't think it's going to make religion go away. I think people will accommodate it in their religion. It may take hundreds of years for each step. Darwin has only been around for 150 years, and we're still fighting over that, even in our schools. So it will survive, but it will change religion.
But is that good? Are you happy it would survive?
I'm not religious, but I'm not a threat to religion either.
In other words, you're happy to live a true life because that's what you believe, and you're happy for other people to live in a delusion.
I myself live my own delusions in the following sense. My children, I love them with my whole heart, my whole body. But they're just bags of skin full of biomolecules interacting lawfully. So I have a dual view of the world. I have a dual view. Other people can have a different dual view.
But if they believe in things that you're sure don't exist, I mean, I think everybody would subscribe to your view of the world, that we all love our children, and that's something that everybody agrees with. There's something right in that, even if they are just this bag of molecules. I mean, that's something that we do on our level. But a fundamental issue is if I believe in something that's wrong, and you're my friend, and you're happy for me to wallow in my error, you're not really my friend.
Have you ever been married?
I am married, yes.
And I'm sure your wife believes certain things that you disagree with fundamentally.
Yeah.
But you accommodate.
Yeah,
that
but if
we accommodate different beliefs all the time.
Well, accommodating.
I think everyone who's religious is absolutely wrong.
Oh.
I think they're absolutely wrong.
And you should, and you'll be happy to tell them that.
I'll be happy to tell them that,
but allow them. You're not going to force them.
I'm not going to go fight them about it.
Right. I certainly agree. But I do feel a responsibility as a scientist to tell people what you believe is the truth, so that people can make progress.
Absolutely. I'm an atheist. I tell people I'm an atheist. I appear on atheist websites as a scientist who's an atheist, and I'm
You're not an agnostic.
I'm not an agnostic.
No. Why not? Why are you not an agnostic?
I think an agnostic is someone who just wants it both ways.
Okay.
And different people have different forms of religion.
Yeah.
By the way, the people who believe they can download their brain to a computer.
Yeah, that's kind of
I think that's a techno-religion
Yeah, that's
without
true.
the inconvenience of having to believe in God,
Yeah,
but it's getting
or
eternal
to-
life for free.
Right, or to have some rituals that you can't do this or you have to do that. So are you a what we call a weak atheist or a strong atheist? The weak atheist would say, I don't believe in God. A strong atheist would say, I do believe there is no God.
Oh, I believe there's no God. Absolutely.
Okay, so you're a strong atheist.
I'm a strong atheist.
Okay, very good. Now I know where you stand, and that's good to know.